Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. Welcome, everybody. It is what? Today is Thursday already. Oh my goodness. We've passed hump day and everything. I hope everybody's had a great day. If you have not taken the time to give yourself and do an affirmation, please stop and do it now. Take this moment now to say your affirmation. You deserve that. Okay. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you're coming in and out. If you're watching this on replay, thank you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. And I really appreciate you checking this out. All right. Let me see here in this comments. Of course, the glasses goes on. Marsha, she says, "Hi, Trina, thumbs up and said a quick affirmation. See you in 10 minutes. Your topic, just be done. So just release it. I wonder, release it to the universe." Yes, yes. Hey, Vivian, how are you? How are you today, Miss Vivian? Make sure you say your affirmation. Hey, Marsha. But yes, y'all. So, how was everybody's day today? Y'all, I had a just be done day today. I did. I really did. So, I think that was God's way of saying, because y'all, I have been feeling kind of like, ugh, for the last couple of days. And every little thing was just irritating me. And it was just like, but I couldn't put my finger on what it was. But anyways, make a long story short, today I just released. Wasn't mad, wasn't sad. I just released and it felt so good. Felt so good. And I tell you, I don't even know how to put it in words. But it also shows the fight in me of what I'm trying to do for myself in my life. You know what I mean? Like I'm the only one that can walk my shoes, just like you're the only one that can walk your shoes. Marsha says she worked the thrift store today. How was it, Marsha? Was it a long day, short day, mediocre day? How was it? Did I take my vitamins? No, but I'm gonna tell you this, Marsha. You're gonna like fall out when I tell you this. Hey, Stacy, how are you? Make sure you say your affirmation. So glad to see you as well. Blessings to you as well. Yes, ma'am. Hold on, let me. I'm just looking through y'all's chat real quick. But Marsha, I'm gonna get back to you on that vitamins thing. You're gonna just freak out. Like I'm telling you, you have some kind of connection vibe with me, and I don't know what it is. Okay. Oh, so Marsha said I made that quick today at the thrift store. She said working free. Yes, working free give you time, but don't let them play you out, right? You won't be able to go back in there for a while because you'll be tired. Stacy says, great, thank you. Now, what about the vitamins? Okay. So I know that I need to start taking vitamins. And it's funny because before I go on the show, y'all, I was in the mirror and I'm looking at myself like, kid you not, like I was all up in my face. And for one, I'm severely anemic. Like I am so scared to even go to the doctor at this point. Like, and this is no joke. Okay. I am scared to go to the doctor and have them check my iron level because I know it is extremely low. And I know that they would be trying to tell me that I'm probably going to need some type of infusion, and I don't want no extra blood, okay? Because I don't want my life to get like that. Let me close that out. But what I'm saying is, if I don't, and I know you like, if you don't take care of yourself, that's what's gonna happen. You're right. And so as I was looking at myself in the mirror, I'm like, oh my goodness, I am so iron deficiency. Like I know I am iron deficiency. Like if I was not a woman of color and I was Caucasian or something, I would probably be as pale as all get out. Okay. But that's not how it worked. So I probably look ashy. I think that's how it worked. Hey, Sissa, make sure you say that affirmation. Thumbs up. But yeah, so I have all, just look ashy. And it's scary because not only that, I know I'm dehydrated on top of that. So you're probably wondering, why is she telling us all this? Well, Marsha brought up vitamins. So today I was like, I got to start really taking my vitamins. Like I don't have a choice. If not, I'm going to be sitting here working one day and just pass out, and ain't nobody go know what didn't happen. And I'm not saying this as a joke. I am dead serious on this. I know that I am not doing good far as certain health problems, and it's something that's minor that can be fixed, but I'm allowing it to process and get out of control. And as today, when I was just done kind of situation, I was like, no, it's me. It's me. Can't nobody walk in my path but me. So I'm gonna get to that. But yes, Marsha. So yes, we are with the vitamins today. I don't. I mean, did you see it? Do you see it on me? Oh my goodness. I actually literally, I don't know if you can tell, y'all, I have no shame, but I actually had to put on some mascara, y'all. I had to put on some mascara. And then like around here, I'm just looking, and it's not stress, it's just I'm just doing and doing and doing and not really focusing on like a lot of health. So I am going to get that taken care of. So yes. So I wanted to talk to y'all about that today, that I was actually going to start taking vitamins and my iron, all that, because I absolutely need it. But I need that geritol. I need that geritol. So I've got to go find that geritol. We should have it here. I'm gonna call. Well, I'm not even gonna call. I'm just gonna go because I have to go to the store anyways. I'm gonna see if CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, somebody have some geritol, because that is like Marsha said. And Marsha, when you told me about that, I had totally forgot. Like totally forgot about it. But now that you brought it back up and we were talking about vitamins, it reminded me again, I need geritol, because that did work for me last time. So Sister says, the truth is I'm blessed, loved, and supported. My Thursday affirmation. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You are truly blessed. You are very, truly blessed. Of course, you got a sister like me, girl. That's a blessing in itself. I love you, but I love the affirmation. Thank you for sharing. Stacey says, Trina girl, I took Desicote liver from grass feed cow, brought up my levels by 10 points in 2 months. OMG. You did what? Desiccated liver from grass feed cows. What is that, and where do you get that? What is that? I've never, Stacy. I like being spontaneous, but that don't sound very spontaneously. But you say it worked. Like, all bullshit aside, though, you said that it worked. So I mean, I'm not gonna say it don't work because you saying it do work, but I'm just like, dang, I don't know. What is it? Where does it come from? I mean, what kind of ingredients? Oh, is that a home remedy? Stacy, is that a home remedy? Stacey, I'd be scared just to be doing anything. Now, I am spontaneous, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. That's something I'm gonna have to look up. But thank you. Hey, anything, any ideas, throw them out there because I will be taking note. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Vivian. You so sweet, Vivian. You take your time, you and Stacy. It's so many of you guys that are so sweet that do that. So I highly appreciate it. I do. Marcia says, nope, I do not see anything. Trina, your face is not ashy. Put some oil on it. Walgreens has it. Ooh, Marcia, I'm glad that it doesn't look ashy, but I cannot put no oil on it. You know why? Because I have that natural oily skin, and so probably within like the next 24, if I didn't wash my face, like probably within like between now and the time that I go to bed, you would start to see like the oil like almost coming like I mean, yeah, it's crazy. It's dried up a lot as I've noticed since I've started aging or getting wiser, I'm gonna say. um I don't have as much oil that penetrates into my that penetrates out of my pores. I know it sounds gross, but it's just the truth. One day, let me tell you, I am never going to forget this. I will never forget this. I was in the 8th grade, and if this boy I don't even remember who the boy was, but if he remembers this, Lord help me. I was sitting in class, I was so embarrassed, okay? And we were just all having a good time or whatever. And so the boy looked at me and he's like, and I'm like, what? And he's like, so I'm like, whatever. Like by this time I was getting upset. Like, because if you got something to say to me, just say it, right? He was trying to give me a hint that my face was oily. So he just kind of like instead of like making it like a big thing, and I was in the middle of a conversation. So I respect him. But he was like, Trina, are you sweating? Are you hot? Are you sweating? And I'm like, oh, and I'm like, nah, it's just and that I kid you not. That is the honest God truth. That is the honest God truth. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I can't remember who that guy is to this day, but I remember him telling me that. And I was like, my face is just so oily. And no matter what I did to just help try to, nothing worked. Nothing. Marsha says, okay, so Stacy, they're pills. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to go look for that because yes, liver is good too. I love liver. You know who used to have the best liver? Luby's. Y'all remember Luby's? If you ain't never been to Luby's, I don't know who to tell you. I can't compare it to whoever else. Maybe somebody else can. But Luby's to me used to have the best liver and onions. I didn't eat the onions, but I loved the liver. Oh my goodness. It was like they cooked it so good. And I wouldn't get it. I want it from Luby's. But yes, it's good with some mashed potatoes. It was so good. But yes, so yes, it is. It is definitely good for you. Oh, my sister says, I love you too, my number one lady besides mama and chorus of my girls. I know. I know. That's how it is, girls. That sister, like, oh, girl, yes. But, I guess now me and then, I'm not putting us in order. We all loved, right? I love it. Love you, sister. Oh, Stacy says, I found it after I had tons of iron fusions. How many? Oh, I remember you saying that. You say you had over like 10? You had over like 10, right? And how are you feeling nowadays? Did you get like any? I know these are a lot of questions, and you don't have to answer them. But did you get like side effects and stuff when you had the infusions, or I mean, did they make you sick? I know everybody's different, so you know how that goes. but I just wanted to see. She says, it's iron. I will send you an email. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Stacy. Stacy, hey, I'm gonna link my yesterday you were out, girl. So I have put the Facebook link in the box. I figured out how to do it. So I did it and I was like, you know what? I need to just like send it to Stacy. Did I send it to you? I don't know. Stacy, let me do it right now. I'm gonna get you for the Facebook. And if anybody else, if you guys, you're more than welcome, reach out. This is for the unique inspiration one. So, you know, but yes. Let me see here. Stacy, because I was like, oh my goodness, we were getting off yesterday, and I was like, does anybody have anything like they would like to say or anything like that? And then the next thing I would know, I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot to send my, okay, so that there it is right there, Stacy, and whoever else who would like it, even if you're catching this on replay, that's fine. Let's see here. Oops. I went up too far. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Marcia, yeah. She says, I recall Luby's. It was a great place to go eat. It was. And it was so funny because my daughter, the oldest one, because I loved eating Luby's. They had some good food. They really did. And the oldest one, she would be like, Mom, why do we gotta come eat with all these old people all the time? Like, you never see nobody young in here. I was like, that is not true. There are young people in here. And she was like, who besides us? But anyways, I love Luby's. I really did. It was good. It was good. I think they started shutting them down though, but I don't know what happened, to be honest. Stacy says, liver and onions. No, she said, not for her. Liver is good, Stacy. I don't know how you don't like liver, girl. You gotta have it the right way. Somebody gotta make it real good for you. That's how it is with me and cabbage. Like, I don't like cabbage, but people are like, "How do you not like cabbage?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And they always say that's because that somebody you haven't had it cooked right for you. But I'm like, but every way, like a lot of people cook it or have cooked it. I've tried it, but hey, everybody got that hand, so everybody's got a different hand. So who knows, I can't tell you that I'm gonna make you some liver to try, Stacy, because it won't come out good. You will not like it. I'm gonna tell you. I'm being honest. You will not like it. You go say, well, Trina, you was not able to convince me or change my mind. Well, baby, I'm gonna stay out the kitchen on that one. Marcia says, Stacy, love liver and onions. My mom took them up a notch and rice on the side. Marcia, where are you from? Marcia, I don't care what nobody say. People can call me crazy like they called Mr. Clark Crazy Joe. Okay. You are a reincarnation of someone, or I don't care. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know, because it's almost like, does she know me? Does she, I mean, is she a reincarnation special angel that's posted on here and just I mean, Marsha, it's just too much similarities here. I mean, and that's because I've never lived in like a Georgia state, Tennessee state, Oklahoma state, none of that. I was not that Southern. I had not come from the South like that. Far as the South I've been is Florida and Texas. You know what I mean? And I know over in Oklahoma and Tennessee and all those areas, they do a little bit things a little bit different. But I know that's where some of the ancestors and stuff, come from. But yeah, Marcia, they can call me crazy. They can call me whatever. Call me Crazy Joe too. But yeah. And I'm calling that one. Yes. Stacy says, really, Marsha, my mom forced us to eat it. I just can't. It's good. Like, oh, yes, it was good. Oh, yes. So y'all have Luby's there. Next time I come up there, we need to go. Like, for real. But I don't know if it's probably not even the same, because the last time I ate Luby's was probably about 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I don't remember, but it's been a long time. Oh, you didn't see it? Okay. I just posted it. Did you see it? I can put it back in there. Stacy. Here. Let me know if you don't get it again, Stacy. I just put it in there. Marcia says, my mom was such a great cook. She made food so fancy and it was good to build my blood up. Okay. But they had those rhythms in those hands. It was just like you can't even go to great grandma sometimes and say, I know, especially for our ancestors, for African Americans, sometimes they didn't have recipes. They had their own recipe. And that, when I say their own recipe, it was not a written recipe. It was something they was holding secret. Okay. And a lot of people in a lot of cultures do have secret recipes, but some people tend to pass it down through generations, through generations, through generations. But sometimes, I know, speaking of African American culture, that a lot of it was memory. A lot of it was memory, and so it was like, you really, it's like, oh, baby, just put some more of that in there. Here, let me tell you. Baby, put some more. You need a little bit more sugar over here. Okay, now don't pour that much in that. That's enough. That's enough. So yeah, I love it. I love it. Marcia says, I am 1 year older than your mom. I am from the wild, wild west of Arizona. But yes, just one. That's it. Yeah. You know what? I've been through Arizona. I've never went to go visit Arizona, but I've been through Arizona. And I remember that heat. Y'all have that was like a dry heat, because by the time we got into Las Vegas, it was the same way, that dry heat. But oh my goodness. But it wasn't it was like a hot heat, but it was it's gonna hit you like it's a beam. You know what I mean? But it was dry. The humid, very humid. Stacy says, maybe you both know each other from past life. Could be. Could be. But she just got so much old school, and it's just probably a cultural thing. I don't know. But I just laugh because it's like, I can say some things and people be like, what do you mean by that? But Marsha be like, oh, that where you come from? Where'd you come from? But I love it. I love it. Marsha says, I spelled Luby's wrong. That's too funny. Hey, I read it. And I ain't complained about it either. But it's okay. You caught your own mistake. And if you probably wouldn't have never said nothing, I wouldn't go say nothing. And if somebody would have said something about you spelling Luby's wrong, that's judgment. And it's okay. But I appreciate it. You calling yourself out, because you know what, Marsha? That's me. That's something I would do. Be like, did I really just sit up here and spell Luby's like that? I sure did. And admit to it and say, but hey, let me make sure y'all know what I'm talking about. This is what I meant. But I got you. Marsha. Okay, Stacy. Marsha says their hands are magic in the yes. I mean, be throwing down in that kitchen, you know. And like they say, if it's too hot in the kitchen, you better get out. Yes, Marsha, she might be right. Yeah, she did. Because over here in Texas, you got Lubies. Lubies. I know they were nationwide. I know they were, but I don't know if they are anymore. But anyways, let me tell y'all, I want to thank y'all so much. I think we did a great intro this today. I'm glad that everybody is doing great. I do want to get to our topic, which is just be done, you know, kind of give y'all an idea of where I was coming on with that. Because you know what? We be so hard on ourselves. We do. And I'm guilty of that. And so a lot of the times I just kind of tend to let things just slide. And as back in the day, as my mother or grandmother would say, is I'm giving people the benefit of the doubt, right? You're giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. And that could be work, home, school, whatever, friends, just giving the thing a benefit of the doubt, giving the person a benefit of the doubt. It's like, damn, you don't want to work? Okay, well, I'm gonna try and make you work. But if it's not going to work, it's just not going to work. You see what I'm saying? So just be done with it. If you feel, okay, that you have put your every best effort into whatever it is that you have tried to fix, amend, don't do no more, learn to do, whatever it is, and it is not giving you any satisfaction, it's not benefiting you, because it's not, you can't get it to work for it to benefit you. Okay? So just be done. And like I put on the thumbnail, on the flyer, it's not about being mad. You're not mad. You're not angry. You're not sad. You're not bitter. You're just done. You're just done. And that's how we can release people in our lives as well. You don't have to have a nasty blowout. And I think I've said this before. You don't have to have a nasty blowout with someone to say it's done. Just politely say, we're just not saying. It could be friendship, boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. It could be a marriage. It could be whatever. I'm not saying people break up your marriage and all that. But what I am saying is, either deal with it or let it be done. Wipe your hands of it. But you're wiping your hands of it and being done with it so you can clear that path of your life. Okay? It's not about saying I'm done with it and allowing that same garbage to sit there. You're holding space for stuff. Remember that you're trying to clean out the closet so you can put new things in. You see how all this just rolls back into one thing? But that's what you have to do. And when you say that you're done with it, just be done with it. There's a lot of times we like, you know what? I better go and check on it, right? I better go and check on it. I better put a little water on it because it probably needs to still grow, because ain't nobody probably putting no water on it. Think about that. Think about it as a plant form. You have the most beautiful flower. And you're like, I'm really trying to keep this plant alive. The sun ain't working to keep it alive. The food that you giving it is not keeping it alive. The love and all the talking in the world to the plant is not keeping it alive. That plant is tired, or it's just tired of being in the presence of wherever it's grounded. Wherever it's rooted, that spot is getting it's saying, I'm outgrowing this. So just because sometimes we lose something or we're done with it or be done with it does not mean it's in a negative way. It's to help you either grow. That thing or person has taught you, we have outgrown. We have outgrown this, or you have outgrown us. There is nothing wrong with that. We beat ourselves up so much because we feel obligated. Yes, obligated to people, places, and things. We know things that we need. We need a job because we got to, live, or some means of income, however that is. We got to try to have a roof over our head so we can have shelter. There are things that we need that's everyday need. But the one thing that people don't think about, even though we need a roof over our head every single day, even that place gets old. You got to move. I'm calling this rent man every 3 weeks to come see why this drain plugged up. Hell, now that the damn ceiling want to leak. We go through all these things, but we fail to not listen and hear and see. We have outgrown those things. So what if you was paying $100 less than where you're getting ready to go? That means God saw fit that you was working hard enough to get more, to do better. The universe, whatever it is that you want to call it. So don't look at everything that we lose as a loss. Because if you're listening, it can also be a gain. Let it go. Like I said, there's nothing to be mad about. Just be done with it. We are human. We have emotions and we have feelings. Are you probably going to cry? Are you going to feel angry? Are you going to do this? Are you going to feel that? Yes, you are. But going all the way back, y'all know what Unique Inspirations is about. Building ourselves and loving ourselves the most so we can give it to other people the right way. A way, and let me rephrase that when I say the right way, okay? A way of caring, a way of loyalty, a way of trust, a way of, being able to stand your ground. That's how you should love yourself and beyond. We can't allow things to continue to just clutter. Y'all remember that? That's why we closing at this. But you have to learn how to be done and not be done in a selfish, nasty way. I used to think to myself, man, why did that happen to me? That didn't. But when you think about it, it was all for the good. And y'all would not even believe. I'm looking over here because I have my little title thing over here. Just be done. Right? Y'all wouldn't even believe that when we say just be done, it's also a beginning. We're not saying we giving up. We just said, just be done. So don't take that as giving up. It's a new beginning. Because now you got to let something fresh in. Okay? So, hope that makes sense. So we don't have to keep on to things that we don't have to. Be happy. If all you want is happiness and good success, whatever it is that's going to make you into a great person that you are, You have to choose your life for you. Can't nobody walk in your shoes. I'm going over here to the comments. Stacy says, okay, I will send you email. Maybe you can just send it to me. I did a search and I can't find it. Oh, well, that's kind of awkward. I'm sorry, Stacy. I'll email it to you then, hun. Decluttering your life to make more for the new. Yes. Yes, Stacy. Get all that shit out of there. It doesn't matter. It mattered. It mattered at the time. But now it's already got its use. And now we thank it. Thank you so much for the use. I got to keep moving on. Okay. Thank you, sister. Stacey says, oh, thank you, Felicia. Marcia says, just be done. And once you release it, you are free from it. Yes. Yes. That's it. That's it. Because it's already served its purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's already served its purpose. Just be done and move on. I know that's right. So I hope that helps somebody tonight. I mean, y'all, I come on here with these topics. And y'all saw how late I posted this one? Like at almost 7:30. Y'all, I didn't have a word for today. And then all of a sudden I was sitting on the patio and I started thinking. And I said, you know what? Just be done. I was sitting out there and I said, that's going to be my topic tonight. That's going to be my topic. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you for getting me through that. But I hope and pray that you guys got something out of it. Like I said, a lot of the times it's not about me being repetitive about what we talk about, my topics. They're not repetitive. It's everything falls into a category. Okay. And that category is about knowing who we are and understanding the importance of what we put out, we are getting in, and what we have in, we put out. And sometimes it's hard to bite your tongue, as they used to say. It's hard to bite your tongue. And every time we can't bite our tongues every time, and I don't want you to. But sometimes it's just best to bite your tongue, because why do you feel like you have to go to different levels? Say what you have to say and say what you mean and be done. The rest will take care of itself. The rest will take care of itself. But like I said, just be done. Not because it's a bad thing, because you're growing. You're growing. And the more that we find ourselves, and y'all, I'm telling you, it's an experience. You'd be so much more happier when you find yourself. Because not only have you found yourself, but you'll know how you really want to be treated, and how if you're putting it out there, how you're treating others, and you're like, man, this is how I want to be treated. Put it out there. But also allow it to come back to you. But the most important thing is putting it out there, because not everybody knows themselves. Not everybody knows how to treat other people right. And I'm not saying that my way is better than nobody else's way, but I'm saying if somebody think that taking care of yourself first, is something wrong with that? I don't know. I guess I'll be wrong. But this is one thing I think that I'm not wrong on. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Put your boundaries up. Don't let nobody walk over you, talk over you, because you are worthy. You walk with confidence that you already have. Don't say, I got to find confidence. You have confidence. You have it. You just might need a little bit of work to get it to show out. But it's there. I believe everything that we need great is inside of us. But sometimes we feel like that great is going to hurt us if we put it out. And sometimes, to be honest, it does. Your great will hurt you sometimes. But if you have faith, or your universe, whatever it is that you got going on, it'll help you through. It'll get you through. So keep doing your best to shine. Because you're worthy of that. You weren't just created to be here and just thrown here and like whatever. No. You're here to shine, to make a positive difference. And sometimes y'all might not know it or not, but I want you to think about this, and we're going to get off and we'll finish this up tomorrow. I'm going to probably make a topic on it. How would I feel? How would y'all feel? Or how would you think? This is what I think, how I think sometimes. God will run us into an issue. He's already prepared how it's gonna the outcome's gonna be. Because remember, he's not gonna put no more on us than we can bear. Always remember that. But do y'all know sometimes he can run us into something just to kind of see what we're gonna do at that moment, at that time. And will it hurt? Yes. But sometimes we got to get knee high in some bullshit. Okay? Some of us thigh high in some bullshit. But the greater, the bigger. The greater, bigger. So if the harder you work, the more bullshit that you got to go through, hard, I really feel like you're going to have the greatest outcome. But you got to know how to do and learn and appreciate the hard. Just like we go to our jobs every day, we work for a couple of pennies and we come home and then we get our little paycheck and then we pay our bills. And for the ones that are retired, we have worked our time, we get our stipends, we get whatever it is that we do, we get our money and we pay our bills. But at the end of the day, it determines how we spend our last days sometimes. I'm thankful that we all got up this morning. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm so glad that I have each and every one of you guys here with me tonight. But tell me what you feel about that. Do you think sometimes God can give us a challenge so we can do what we need to do to face that challenge? Even sometimes when we're not even prepared. But like I said, he is not going to put us through more than what we can bear. Because if he was going to put more on us than what we can bear, we wouldn't be here. Anyways, yes. So I'm going to get ready to call it a night. I'm just going to go through here, through the chat real quick. Marcia says, the Holy Spirit is directing your steps, and a great topic. Thanks, Trina. Oh, thank you, Marcia. Thank you so much. Stacy says, say what you mean and mean what you say. Oh Lord, that's my mom talking. Girl, isn't it all? That's all of them talking to us. All of them. Yes. Yes. Marcia said her mama told her the same thing. Marcia says, ladies, have a great remaining night and sleep tight. Yes, Marcia. And you too. Thank you so much for coming out and showing your support as always. Blessings to you. And tell Miss Kiva I said hello and good night. All right. So Stacy, yes. Ah, sweet dreams, she says. Stacy says. Stacey says we all challenges. It's how we handle those challenges, and that's true, Stacey. That is so true. But I want to say thank you guys for joining me tonight. Whether you're watching this live or if you're watching it on replay, if you're just getting in, thank you so much for your support. Please make sure that you're hitting that thumbs up and just keep yourself going. Stay bright. You know, understand that you are worth so much. You know, there is no price tag because there is no price for you. You tell them it's my life, okay? Because it's just know you're great, okay? And do those affirmations and keep yourself smiling even when in your darkest moments, okay? And do something that gets you out of the funk. Hey Vivian, thank you so much, Vivian. Thank you. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Thank you so much. Um, but I'm so glad that all of you came out. But I will be back here tomorrow again. Oh, tomorrow's Friday, y'all. I know there's probably gonna be a lot of shows and stuff that's going on, but if y'all can always watch it on replay. But y'all know I'm gonna be sitting right here at 8:30. So just please enjoy your night. Y'all stay safe. Y'all be blessed. And I will see you back here tomorrow on Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much. God bless.